Okay, so I didn't film anything before, but I'm starting kind of a new exhaust on my Firebird. So before it had a Dynomax True Dual kit, and it put that on like, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, and it fit like crap, and I had to cut it up a bunch and everything. And it always rattled, it hit a bunch of stuff. It was just really annoying. So I finally got sick of it, and I ripped all that off and kind of just starting fresh here with a lot more simpler kind of exhaust. So these pipes are still the dynomax True Dual. They come off the headers. Then instead of True Duals, I put these into a little Y pipe here, and that goes into a Magnaflow Cat that I did hollow out. So this used to have a dual on them. That one's hollowed out as well, but it's hollowed out now. And then just reuse some of the pipe, and then right into a Dynomax Race Bullet. So it did have 2 of these before, and then it just comes out about another foot, and it's got a little turn down there, so it'll dump right before the axle. So we'll see how this sounds. Hopefully it's not too loud, but it sounded really good before. It was a pain in the ass. Because the mufflers were at the very back of the car, then it had these big Magnaflow tips out the back as well. All that weight at the back, it was hard to keep hangers because they kept ripping out because so much weight was at the back. So got one hanger there, one hanger there. I can add one up here or back here somewhere to have 3, and now it should be that should be plenty for this. So it's all welded up. I just have a little flux core, but it works for doing this kind of stuff. I just have to weld up the turn down now, and then it's all done. Also, I always had gasket leaks, so I got these copper gaskets here for the flanges. So hopefully these will help. These had good reviews and everything. These are Summit brand. They had good reviews, and hopefully I don't blow out like those cheap ones you buy, because I've had to replace the one side like 3 times now, and the other side blew last year. So I decided while this is all out, might as well get something a little better. Okay, so there it is, all welded on. You know, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's under the car. You don't see it. I don't care. That's all I have to work with, and it works. I mean, it's welded, it's strong. So now I'm just starting to just give this whole thing a coat of high heat black paint, just to make it look a little better, and you won't see it as much under the car, and just why not? I don't really care what this looks like. It's just hide it a bit more, make it look a little better. You see it under the car, it'll just be black then. Sorry, I'm not watching the camera, so I don't know where the hell I'm spraying, but let's get this done. Okay, and there's the exhaust all painted. So I did it all flat black, but I left the cat kind of gray, and I did the muffler orange. Just I just did that for whatever, but mainly so it's kind of noticeable under the car. So if I happen to ever get pulled over by the useless morons, you know, they look under the car, they'll see it still has a cat and a muffler. Easily noticed, you know. But I think it looks good. So now let's put it on the car and see how it sounds. Well, I got the new exhaust on, so let's go ahead. We'll give it a cold start first, and then we'll do some revs after and that, see how it sounds. I've driven it a little bit with this exhaust, so I know how it sounds, but I haven't done a spider. I killed it. I haven't done a video of it yet, so. Exhaust done. Video probably won't do it any justice because it usually doesn't, but it does sound good. It is a lot louder than before, but it's not too loud. It actually has a really nice tone to it, and when driving it's not really any drone or anything. It does sound good, and those copper gaskets worked really good. No leaks anymore, so I'm real happy with the results of this. So, and obviously no rattles or banging on the rear end anymore or anything, so it's definitely an upgrade, I'd say.